guys, it's Courtney. Welcome back to my channel. I'm here today to rank my 10 oldest eyeshadow palettes from number 10 to number 1, 10 being the worst, 1 being the best. And I saw this, I believe, on Chic Geek's channel. I will link her down below, and if I'm wrong, I will link who I saw it on, because I thought it was a cute idea, and I also, it just made me go through my collection and realize some of these palettes I've had for a really long time. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Please pause. Okay, so I am actually wearing some of these on my eyes today because I plan ahead. Amazing. So starting off with number 10, this is my oldest palette that I still currently own, and it is the e.l.f. Everyday Smoky palette. So this boy's been through some things. He has many a pan, and these like 4 shades, 5 shades are not original. So this palette originally had very gray, a couple of whites, a couple of shimmers, nothing too crazy. Sorry, now my nose is running since I didn't sneeze. And it's very basic. It's definitely not my fave, but I am trying to finish it this year. At least finish like a couple of the shades because it's been hanging on. So that's number 10. Number 9 is my Urban Decay Shadow Box palette. So this is, I can't get it open. This is just a little guy. It's cute. Nothing, honestly, there's nothing wrong with this palette, and that's why I haven't decluttered it. Like, I like it. I like it just fine. It's all shimmers except for blackout, and that's my main problem with it. I have used this a bunch of times, and it's been in my Project 10 uses a bunch of times, if you've been paying attention to that. What I might do is, like, I might depot these eventually because then maybe I would use them more. I don't know. I promise nothing. Moving on to number 8. Okay, so number 8 is the Too Faced Bonbons palette, the Chocolate Bonbons palette. And I got all 3 of these, like, original chocolate bar palettes in 2016 Black Friday, I think. And this one has the most pan, and it's technically the most loved palette that I have, but it has the most annoying shades. So like Black Currant over here, Totally Fetch right here, and Earl Grey down here, they're all the most disappointing shades. They look super pretty, but when you put them on your face, nothing happens. So we're not pleased by that palette. Moving on, number 7 is the BH Cosmetics XOXO collab. This is the original one, which means it's very old. So this was the one that had 9 eyeshadows, and then on the other side, it had 9 lipsticks. And these lipsticks are old as sin. I really need to just like scrape them out. Yes, I did almost just fall out of my chair. But I need to really scrape these out and just toss them, and honestly, I need to depot these shadows because I never reach for these because they're in this packaging. I just forget about them. That's all. They're forgettable. So that's number 7. Number 6, I believe. I don't know. 10, 9, 8, 7. Yeah, 6. 6 is the Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar palette. Y'all have seen this a million times. Again, pink sugar, absolute garbage. Same with Blueberry Swirl. Just, it's garbage. The nude shades are great. Nougat, I hit pan in it. Super, super nice. Mousse down here, I'm panning this year. Really enjoy. The black shade Licorice, very pretty. It buffs out to be like a nice gray. It's just like, there's just like this like cocoa chili, chocolate chili, whatever this is called. It's a brown with gold shimmer. Who needs that? Nobody. Like, why? Like, stuff like that bugs the crap out of me. Like, what am I supposed to do with that? Explain yourself. Moving on to the original chocolate bar. I told you I have all 3. And praise God I stopped myself from buying any more Too Faced palettes. So this is what I have. Obviously, like these 2 right now I'm panning. This palette I like the most out of any of the chocolate bar palettes because it actually has wearable shades for the most part. Gilded Ganache and Black Forest Truffle, they do the same thing. They look really pretty, but they basically suck. And Candied Violet, if I remember also, it's this one. If it'll focus, 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 focus. It's basically like a blackish purple with shimmer. It's very weird. The rest of the shades are really pretty. I just don't know why Too Faced seems to always put stupid shades in their palettes. That's all I have to say. Moving on to number 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Number 4. This is the Urban Decay Electric Palette. This is the original electric palette, and they came out with a wired version. It's like the new version of this, and I know this is old, and I know I should not blind you. I know I should probably get rid of this, but I just can't. I can't. I have Chaos and Freak on my eyes. I have Chaos all over the place, and then I have Freak underneath. It's green. I love Savage. I love the shade Jilted. Revolt, the silver shade. It gives me life. I like this palette. It's super fun. I refuse to ever declutter it because I like it so much. Going on to number 3 is my Makeup Geek and Manny MUA collab. This is old as crap. Like I said, all these are so old, but this palette I love. I have gotten a ton of use out of it, except for like this corner shade, Insomnia. I use it sometimes, but not very often. But when I first got this, I use this a ton. The shades are super pretty, and Makeup Geek's formulas are really nice. I am panning the white shade right now in a project, so that one's getting used, obviously. And then the other thing that I have on my eyes is this BH Cosmetics Galaxy Chic palette. This is number 2. It's got a massive mirror, which I love. And then everything in here is like space themed, and they're all baked foiled eyeshadows. So they're so pretty. I have Electra, which is this blue one, all over my lid. And then I also have Neptune, which is this dark blue, in the outer half of my lower lash line. All of these are so pretty. Honestly, this palette is so old. I got it in college, and I think I got it in like 2014. And I can't part with it. I love it too much. The shimmers are they're so pretty, and they're so metallic, and I'm just really big, except that one. Don't look at that one. That one's from the Too Faced palette. It just didn't come off. They're so pretty, and this one's my number 2. Definitely a great palette that I never want to get rid of. And then at number 1, I feel like you're not going to be surprised, but maybe you will be. This is the Morphe and Kathleen Lights palette. She's had a rough life. A lot of stuff has happened to this girl. I love this palette so much. It's like my go-to travel palette because it has nudes. It has pinks. It has like this bright ass green. It has everything that I would need. I used this on my sister for her wedding day. I use it on my best friend for her baby's baptism day when I did her makeup. I use this all the time on people, and it's just so pretty. I know people like don't enjoy Morphe shadows that much, and honestly, I feel you, same, but I just really enjoy this palette. I don't know. I just like it. And it's my number 1. So that is me ranking my oldest 10 palettes from 10 to number 1. Let me know down below if you have any of these palettes or if you had them in the past. Let me know where they are now. Did you declutter them? Did you use them up? Do you still have them? Do you hate them now? I like to know. I'm just, nosy that way. But if you guys want to hang out with me anywhere else on the internet, it's down below in the description box. I have lip gloss in my mouth, and it tastes really gross, in case you were wondering. You can also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already to see my face more often. Let me ramble about my makeup some more. And I will talk to you guys all in the next video. Bye, everyone.